I can't remember where it was that William suggested I make sure I have a picture of from my background. I think he might have said the yellow wall. I got a ton of yellow walls. Anyway, last day. What is my lunch? It is Japanese noodles. It is one of the hottest days and muggiest days of the year during the heat alert. And I'm having soup. Why? Because we had it left. There was that, and that was it. I was either go out and buy something or eat the damn soup. So I'm having soup. July 22nd, 3:45. This is it. This is the last time I turn this light off as an employee of this office. That's it. From here on in, this place is just going to waste energy for no reason. So this is it. This is me last time in this parking spot as a person claiming this parking spot. Last time at that building. I'm leaving the building. I will not be back until September, and then I will be here as a remote employee, but obviously I won't have the car. So this is it. Pulling out for the last time. This is illegal, by the way, but I'm in a parking lot space, so. Crash! Nifty, huh? Here we are, what NASA would call the plugs out test. This is the car fully loaded with everything we're taking on the trip, except Trudy, me, and the cat. The only thing's not in the car, right? Yeah, so front seat. We have an extensive music library and my computers. We have our 2 backpacks. We have the cat carrier, which the cat will not be in when we're driving, but his food and his litter scoopers and all that fun stuff will be. So when he comes out, it goes in. We have a, basically, this is the Does a Bear travel kit. No, this is the Does a Bear travel kit. This is where the pillows and stuff are going to be. And then we've got behind it flat stuff, so an exercise stool and the cat tent and other fun stuff. That's the front seat. Got a 4-sat. This will be Trudy Central. Once we get going, you know, she wants to take the raincoat down and put it on the back or whatever. We have the space. We have the space. Jerry can underneath. On the cat side, we have a tent, which everybody should have as a part of their Go kit. 2 panels that I will be using for work. The Does a Bear tripod. Important critical stuff relating to the apartment, underneath of which is our supply of litter for the trip, wedged between the 2. Yeah, we'll have to move that somewhere else because first acceleration that'll fall on the cat, and that's it. The cat's no longer happy with us, so maybe that'll go back there. Cat blanket, which he can get under if he needs to, because he sometimes likes to hide. And then, oh yeah, let's lift up the back. The travel litter, the smallest possible travel litter container imaginable. Empty box for my new computer, and then all the other crap. This is cleaning supplies, important information, pots, pans, plates, knives, forks. Look, we've even got all the utensils for cooking, the stuff that the shippers won't take, which is my expensive paints, and we're bringing the Google Hub. So, that is the plugs out test on the car. I am the master packer. So here's a piece from the Gary CM history of the Gary Davidson. And here's the funny thing, because really at the end of the day, this comes down to how little my life has changed in many respects. This is, you know, as you can imagine, a plastic cash box. Now, when I was 10, we lived on the ground floor of an apartment. I would put on, ready for this, puppet shows out of my bedroom window And my friends, my partners, would sell concession candy being stored below. So basically what we would do at the time, you could get the little Mojo candies, which were just like toffees, flavored toffees. You could buy them 3 for a penny. We would sell them for a penny each. So 60% markup, 300% markup, sorry. And that's how we got our money in the summer for Slurpees and stuff. Just every time we needed cash, put on a puppet show. And this was the concession box. Yeah. Now it's probably gone. So there we are. But at least I have recorded history, images for the Gary Seum. This was another Gary moment. Insert logo here. That's our neighbors. Okay, 10:19. Last night. So, here's where we are in 10:19. Everything has been taken off of that wall. This is going. This is stuff we are taking. This is stuff we hope they'll take. But if they don't, then we'll have to wrap it. That's our wardrobe box. Otherwise empty. Everything off of that wall, that wall. That'll be going. Can you turn that light on, Trude? Okay, so the kitchen is in the staging area, and the only things here that will be going are these 4 bookcases. If they max out, then they won't be going. Oh, that means this has to come out. We want this taken. Alright, so the storage room is completely filled. I'm a safety first individual, and that is why that is an LED bulb. So even if they bring something up, they won't be taking it. They won't be breaking it. It won't be hurting anybody. Nothing in here is going with them. So that door will be closed when they're here. This one, for now, I've stored the big thing of plastic, which sadly is probably going into the recycling. Am I too close? Am I too close? The bedroom. So this is a Billy extension and a Billy cubbyhole thing, and we're just going to let them wrap that up. These are 2 parts to a coffee table. We're just going to tell them we flat packed them and everything else has been put away. This is the underside of our bed frame and the Does-A-Bear set. This is a half bookcase that I think is going to end up under the stairs with the LPs on it. There's our headboard. Now, part of the issue we're having with the movers possibly maxing out are that the 4 bookcases in the kitchen, this frame, and that headboard were things we weren't going to take. We were going to replace them in Edmonton. Unable to do that due to a wonderful thing called supply chain issues. These are flat packed bookcases. These are the ones that I had the DVDs on. These are the slats for the bed so that the mattress doesn't fall through. There's my 2 black bookcases. This could be an issue because they have glass shelves on them. I will sign a waiver if necessary. There is the glass display case. All of the shelves taken out of that. Trudy and or my office chair. The remaining comics in the 5 half boxes, as well as the clothes and stuff from the bedroom, and overflow from the storage room. That's the bedroom. That's the storage room. Theoretically, these guys are worth their weight in bananas. It'll just be loading up boxes and going. So the DVD bookcase we want for sure. This was in my office at work, and it's going to be Trudy's closet organizer. We've got the two so-called monoliths. You might recognize those as the background to the Does a Bear Digest set. 2 chairs in the corner. Our wonderful carpet has been wrapped up. The dining table, which they are going to have to pack. The monitor for my computer, the microwave with stuff in it, old trick, footstool, 2 bicycles. We have the sofa. We have the 55-inch OLED TV, another office chair, printer table, 2 side tables, 2 chairs, round table, cart, flower cart, Mac computer. If it wasn't for the fact that I have 5 months worth of shuttle down editing on that, wouldn't care. The slats that used to be on the wall, 2 big pictures that they'll have to pack. The final box, yep, that's the last, here it is right now, the last box. The Paris dining table set, 6 boxes of records, 2 boxes of errata stuff that's in the boxes that those chairs came in, and then the kitchen stuff and that. So the one remaining piece is what I call the bat cage, because when I bought it, it was originally where I displayed my Batman costume and all the other fun stuff. And this right now has Liam's cat condo, Liam's cat scratcher, the mount that our TV was on the fake wall with, and then everything else we could figure out. There's the piston arms for the monitors, some errata stuff, some parts of Trudy's exercise equipment is in here, 2 pillows are in here, a bunch of pictures are in here, basically the ones that aren't really glass and we don't care about, the dish rack, the rechargeable lighting, a power bar, we've even got toilet paper inside this. There's even toilet paper inside that. The calendar from Ralphie, we got the base of the duck thing and the rest of the ducks in there. That's our toilet paper dispenser. And the thing is on wheels. It is fully mounted and can be moved easily with one hand. So we've actually made their life a lot easier. Wouldn't you say, Trude? Yes. Yeah, and there's the original chandelier. What an ugly piece of crap that is. So tomorrow, after they leave, we have the final cleanup sweep. Take a final shower. I gotta switch the shower head over back to the water saving one, and then the removing of our whiteboard wall. And that's that. Oh yeah, the mount at the TV stand. And here's the balcony, which is completely cleared of everything. It has never been this empty, not since we first moved in. Oops. Oh dear.
Was that on the side, right?
Yeah. Yeah, that's got to go to the... Ooh, jeez, that scared the crap out of me. Oh, that's gunk. Yeah, that was the guys we hired were supposed to take all this. Okay, that's my fault for not checking. But have you got your keys?
Got my keys, yeah.
Yeah, well, yeah, if you don't mind. It's icky though. Whatever. Okay, hang on. Always something, huh? Kind of a good thing. Do the final walk around. There's our view for one more night. This is tonight. That's it. And then we don't have this view anymore. It'll have a completely different view. And it won't include the CN Tower, the City of Toronto. Let's see if I can stabilize. There we go. Oh, by the way, this is where the truck's going to pull up, and then the elevator access is going to be given to them. There's Trudy, and they're going to load our stuff that way. So we could actually be watching while they do it. But yeah, I got Trudy right now dropping off that thing that we found on the balcony. Tomorrow's also recycling and garbage pickup day, so depends on who gets here first. There's Trudy. Hopefully the last time that she goes out that way. And yeah, our view can't really pick it up as well. Let's see. No, that makes it too bright. Yeah, there we go. That's closer to how things actually look right now. Storm clouds brewing over here. That ain't pretty. But yeah. There we go. There's the bedroom. Quite a long balcony. Gonna kind of miss that, except I was hardly ever on it. I think we were hardly ever on it. I mean, let's face it, the weather around here is either too hot, too wet, too windy, too cold. Too. Whereas right now in Edmonton, it's supposedly rather pleasant. That look like an 80-foot long semi to you? No, doesn't look like it to me. This is supposedly what they're putting their stuff on? No wonder they're having space concerns. I think the U-Haul truck I would have got is larger than that. Jeez. This is what it looks like empty. hear that. It's July 25th, 2022. I'm in the balcony in the Mississauga apartment, we would call Arista. It's downtown Toronto, somewhere over there. And that sound, if you can hear it, is Scotch tape and blankets being wrapped around our furniture as the movers take it out, take our belongings away from us. All of which is going in that truck. So, yeah. That's what's going on in our lives right now. So, I mean, I'm trying not to be in their way, even though, you know, as a person who spent a lot of time in courier, I find packing and wrapping and moving stuff fascinating. It's like sports for me. And what I'm trying to do is appreciate the fact that that's Lake Ontario, and we can see it from our balcony, and we're not going to be able to see that from the new place. But we got a view of Lake Ontario from the CN Tower, downtown Toronto, a little bit of it there, and then quite a fair amount of it here. And that's going to be gone. Not going to have that anymore. But there's also, you know, all the rest of this. But I mean, cities are cities and trees are trees. I think Ontario is like the third largest lake in the world, inland lake in the world. So, fresh body, whatever it is, it's third, I think. Meanwhile, you know, this is our huge wraparound balcony. So this is from the end. This is from the south wall. Okay. Now we're gonna go to the north wall. You ready? Are you ready? Are you really ready? You're saying you're ready, but are you ready? Okay. Here we go. See? There. Here's the view from the north wall. You said you were ready, but were you ready? Because I don't know that you were ready. If you're not, let's go back. Let's go the other direction. Oh, by the way, before I go any further, this stuff, squirrels climb up. Yeah, we're on the 10th floor. Squirrels climb up. Apparently they go all the way to the top on this stuff. So I'm going to shut the camera off because I'm going to switch to the actual other lens from the wall. And then they climb down this stuff. Isn't that crazy? Look, there's the other building, other apartments, our next door neighbors, which we've never seen because I can't see around this wall. I can lean out further with this than I can. That's what we have. That was creepy, huh? Many years later. Okay, so here's the thing. These guys arrived at like 9:45, 9:30, 9:45. We got the elevator. They've been going at it pretty solid. And it is now coming up on 3:30 and they're still loading. So that's a boatload. And by the looks of it, they're pretty much at the back of the truck. Now, I saw them doing the wrapping and packing, so I have a hard time believing these guys are not terribly efficient. But, my goodness, if they're even at the halfway point, they did not pack that truck as well as I would have. On that end, I think I might have them beat. But, yeah, they're still packing. As the sun sinks gently into the west. And I am impressed because we booked the elevator from 9 o'clock to 2:30. this building can be a real pain in the ass if you exceed the book time. And here we are at 3:30, and we haven't heard so much as a peep. Now, admittedly, there's like no one else has come up. I mean, there is an advantage to leaving on July 25th as opposed to on the 30th or the 1st or the 31st, but okay, I'd say that's one of the drawers to the bed. Look at that, right at the back. Maybe they're just dropping it off. Nope. And they're going to have to move all this stuff onto a semi. So I don't think it's going to make the semi it was originally intending to make. Oh, good Lord. That's one of the Paris patio. Or no, that's one of the office chairs. So they really loaded a whole bunch of stuff down. I'm wondering if the bat cage is going to be the last thing to go in. We call it the bat cage again because I bought it for the displaying of my Batman memorabilia, specifically the Batman costume, because it was reminiscent of what Christian Bale's Batman had in the second or third Dark Knight movie. There goes the carpet. The carpet is rolled up into the original protective carpet and then into a bunch of plastic with a whole lot of duct tape around that. And I would say is another drawer. I think they're running out of room. What do you think? Yeah, again, no way this should be occupying more than half. So the guy in there who's moving stuff around is not keeping up to them. Miracle movers, considering the panic they gave me. Really lowballed my estimations. Graham was dead on with this. He said they're going to make it look like it's impossible, and then they're going to outperform. And in a way, I'm a huge fan of this. I'd rather people lowball my expectations and then overperform, under promise and overperform, than go the other way around. But I think when you hire a movie, you're actually looking for somebody who has a clue. Now, they weren't able to come in during COVID and actually look at everything, but even then, I don't think that would have helped them. I mean, there was a lot of hidden stuff. I wasn't even that prepared. There's a bicycle. That'd be my bicycle. I think, nope, that's Trudy's bicycle because it's got the wheel on it. You're watching Howard Cosell in the play-by-play of Gary and Trudy's move to Edmonton on ABC. I would like to think that they went with the rectangular and square-shaped stuff first. Put the irregular things on the side. And so like the bike and all that would be like some of the last stuff that they put in. Oh, Ivan is having a smoke. Oh, we'll come back at this in a minute. This is what the Does Bear set / Zoom call background look like without anything in it. Yeah. Break time's over. Bike going in. Very curious as to what's next. He's putting his gloves away, so it almost looks like he's getting ready to... Nope, checking his email. Taking a call. Oh no. He's vaping, for God's sake. That's not smoking. He was probably sneaking some of that while he was moving. Smartphone, carrying boxes, vaping. This guy's like superhuman here, man. I would have liked to have seen the bat cage go up. guess that's not going to happen. So the lead guy was Moldavian. The tall, brawny seemed to, well, the guy who lifted the rug up by himself was Ukrainian. And I guess the only thing they had in common was Russian. Alright, cone's going in, so this looks like it's the last of it. Won't know for sure until that ramp goes up. The interesting thing about a move like this is it really does reinforce what is critical, what is important, what really matters. Because there's a lot of stuff, and I want my stuff, and that'd be great. But what really matters is coming in the car with us. Even then we're taking a few things that don't really matter, but you know, at the end of the day, everything that's in that truck is convenience, is comfort, is sentimental, is collectible, is valuable, but it doesn't really matter. Not really. If all that happens in this trip, this move, is that Trudy, me, the cat, and the car make it to Edmonton in one piece, on schedule, it's a successful move. If this is the last I see of all of this stuff, well, it'll be sad, it'll be a little annoying, it'll be difficult to replace, it'll be a bit frustrating, but at the end of the day, it doesn't really matter. There we go. Ramp being put away. This heralds the end of the move. He's now going to log out when they were finished. I'm sure the Ukrainian guy just said, "Whoa, that was a bitch." I'm not sure what Ukrainian for bitch is. I assume it's Vladimir Putin. Ha 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 ha. There's half of it. It's a full day's work right there, man. Could they have done that faster with 4 guys? Maybe. It seemed like half the time they spent just getting things ready to go. Still way more efficient than the 100 days I spent getting things ready to go. Having a beer. Still shuffling stuff around. See, my opinion is the first meter and a half is going to be what was in the storage room, and then the rest of the space to the halfway point, well, that's going to be all the rest of it. Oh look, here's the UPS guy coming to the back door because it doesn't work, and he can just leave a little notice saying, "Hi, I attempted delivery and you weren't home." Because the call-up device does not work on the back door. Why? I don't know. That's where all the deliveries are supposed to go. That's one of the frustrating things about this building. We'll miss that. And there'll be new frustrating things in the future where we're going. All right. So that's the guy who stayed with the truck. Right now they're having a, yeah, no, you should have seen the crap. Holy jeez. You think it looks like a lot here. Oh. They're gonna take the tree with them. Somebody forgot something. I think I left my beer in there. Darn, I was looking forward to them ripping that tree down. Well, that's a full day's work then, isn't it? It's got to be close to 3 o'clock now. Maybe later. Yeah, 2:30. It's got to be close to 4 o'clock now. So 9 to 4. They still haven't pulled away. Miracle Movers, because we care. Wonder what the heck they're waiting for. Well, it took a long time to get my stuff in. And it just took 3 guys a long time to get it back out again. I was pretty sure we were only given like 2 hours. And I ended up needing 5. And there we go, ladies and gentlemen, as the Miracle Mover van loaded up with Gary and Trudy's possessions, all of their life belongings, heads out of the Arista building and starts on its way to take the stuff out to their new homes in Edmonton. Oh, looks like nope. Thought we'd had a breakdown of communications, if not the actual motor there. The guys try and figure out how to leave. Coming around the corner, working their way down. Let's hope they don't get a speeding ticket as they go through the 30 zone area of the Mississauga Valley Trail. The big question everyone will be asking themselves is, will Gary and Trudy see any of these again, or is this the end of it? Their products are now on their way to Bulgaria or the Ukraine or possibly even Russia in a container and the black market. For ABC Sports, I'm Howard Cosell.